un gâteau blanc qu'elle fait pré-cuire. Et quand c'est temps de manger, elle le fout au four, elle le met sur broil. Et la croûte devient un peu dorée. Et donc le gâteau est chaud et ensuite elle coule de la crème fraîche dessus. Et on le met dans sa bouche et c'est fantastique. et voilà. Et l'amour et l'épice de le secret de la vie, ça je sais pas. Mais l'épice, certainement. Parce que moi je deviens évidemment une bien meilleure personne quand je suis amoureuse. Et j'adore être amoureuse et je suis une grande romantique et je suis prête à tout offrir quand je le suis. Donc oui, je dirais que c'est vrai.
I do agree that love is the spice of life because I'm definitely a better person when I'm in love. I become much more giving, much more generous, and so it is definitely more spicy. And her favorite food is a pudding, a raspberry pudding that her grandmother would cook. And I won't give the recipe again. So now it's you.
But you know, food is very sexual, isn't it? And I would suggest that every person in this room is on this planet because their parents had some relationship over food. You know, certainly it was true in my case. My parents fell in love over spaghetti in a restaurant called Bertorelli's, which was the only Italian restaurant that existed, I think, in London before the Second World War. And I know that they courted over spaghetti in Bertorelli's, and without Bertorelli's, maybe no Helen Mirren, you know. And I suspect that, of course, alcohol maybe had a lot to do with some of these people, looking at them. But I would suggest that food, you know, created an awful lot of people sitting in this room.
C'est vrai que la nourriture a une dimension sexuelle et charnelle indéniable. Je suis prête à jurer que toutes les personnes présentes dans cette salle et présentes sur cette planète n'existent que grâce à un bon plat et que leurs parents ont une histoire autour de la nourriture. En tout cas, c'est mon cas. Je peux moi-même témoigner. Mes parents se sont rencontrés, se sont chopés parce qu'ils allaient manger des spaghettis dans le seul restaurant italien de Londres avant-guerre et c'est comme ça que les choses se sont faites. Sans ces spaghettis, moi je ne serais pas là aujourd'hui. Alors peut-être que pour certains d'entre vous c'est l'alcool qui a joué ce rôle-là, mais je suis certain que ça contribue beaucoup à nos conceptions.
Well, I can't answer the question the way these two poets have, but I can just say that I agree that food is the spice of life. I do think love is the spice of life. I also believe food is the spice. Yeah, you know, this is a two-part answer. Okay, so yes, I agree. I do think we are in better moods when we are well fed and when we are in love. And then the thing that brings me back home is a very simple dish. It's something my mom made growing up for me. It is just rice and dal. It's Indian basmati rice, which is a very dry, flaky rice. And then the dal is this thick dal that is made with very cooked lentils and tomatoes and sugar and cardamom and fennel seeds, and it is really good. And it sort of stews. And the sweeter you make it, the more sugar you put in it, which is what we use to make this dal is called gur. And the more of that you use sort of depicts what part of India you're from. If you're in the south, you use very little. And the more north you go, the sweeter your dal gets. Yeah. And we're kind of in the middle. And so it's that dish that brings me back when I have that.